Hello, everyone. Hi, Susan. I was just making some notes. I don't normally talk about bad news on Wednesday. Wednesday is usually reserved for good news. However, today I want to talk about the bridge collapse in Baltimore, Maryland that happened yesterday. It was the Francis Scott Key. Whoops. Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland, and it was a Dali cargo ship that hit the bridge. There's 6 people presumed dead as of the last report. There's probably more. There's several that have survived, but it's really been a terrible, terrible incident. And even though I usually reserve Wednesday for happy, good news, I just feel like it's something that we need to look at. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how did the ship not see the bridge? Did the ship lose control and ran into the bridge? The last article I looked at said that they did go aboard the ship last night and they did find the black box, and so we'll know shortly, what they find out from that. But a terrible, terrible accident. I'm sure many, many people were driving on that bridge, had no idea it was unsafe, had no idea that something like that could ever even happen. I myself don't watch the news. Excuse me. Forgive me for yawning. I don't really watch the news myself. Hello, Norma. But my daughter came yesterday and she was telling me about it. So I thought it was something that we would talk about today. Right, exactly. Susan said it would be great to find out, but I honestly can't understand how anyone couldn't see a bridge. Exactly, and I'm wondering if that ship had never been through there before. Hello, old guy in Colorado, welcome in. Um, there's not a whole lot of information been put out about it yet, other than the fact that it happened. And several people lost their lives. Several people are presumed dead because they have not been found. I don't know if cars went off into the water. I'm not really sure what happened other than the ship hit the bridge. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. Hello, Bud Files. Hi, Mimi's Place. Welcome in. Mimi, did you want to come up on panel today? I was going to text you last night and ask you about it, but it got late and I forgot. Actually, I'll be honest with you, I took medication and I fell asleep. I'm feeling okay right now. I'm still in a lot of pain. My calf muscle is still spasming, so that's why I took the muscle relaxer last night. Hey, Ark, Wild Man Survival, how are you doing? It feels about the same. You're still not dressed. Okay. I went out this morning to go get baby girl, and it was pouring down rain. And so, of course, the boot got wet. We got to my daughter's house, and found out that they had just canceled school for the day because of the bad thunderstorms and lightning storms in the area. So she didn't have to go to school, so we were able to turn around and come back home. But by the time we got back home, my boot was drenched, so I had to take it off and let it dry out. Um, it got my sock wet, so I wanted to make sure my, toe and everything didn't get any problems from it. So took the boot off, and my ankle is still very, very swollen all the way around, and the bruising is coming in. I've got a bruise in the back of my leg and all around my ankle. So it's still not good. I still haven't heard yet today about the MRI. I'm waiting for them to call me to schedule that. And then as soon as they schedule the MRI, then I'll be able to go get it done. And then we'll go from there. I hope my insurance company approves for the MRI. They may not. Yes, ice it. If they don't approve it, then we're just going to go the conservative method and just let it heal with the boot. But I am very pleased to say I have 955 subscribers, and last Wednesday I had 920. So we have gotten, 35 subscribers in a week. So that is really, really wonderful. I am so pleased. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're going to do whatever because the MRI is attached to the doctor. So I'm sure that they'll figure out a way to get it approved. You're trying to get to 900. Yeah. I just am amazed that they keep coming. I am so happy. I guess all those shorts I did begging people are paying off now. I think I need to do a few more and say, okay, I'm at 950. I want to get to 1,000, and maybe I'll go ahead and get to that 1,000 mark. Oh, so you only need 4, Mimi. That's doable. Yeah, that's definitely doable. And I'm at about 3,500 watch hours, so I need about 500, between 4 and 500 more watch hours. So I am still asking for people to watch my playlist and go back and watch some of the older videos just to give me the watch time. I did want to mention to the members, I put out the members video today, and I scheduled a members only live for April the 5th. It's a Friday at 12 noon. If that's not a good time, let me know and I can change it. I want to have a discussion on the video I put out today. So we'll try to do that April the 5th at 12 noon. It's a Friday. I hope that works for everyone. We actually have 13 members right now, so we should be able to have a pretty decent live chat. So how's everybody doing today? Anybody have anything new, happy news to report? Any birthdays, anniversaries, new babies, anything like that? Any new relationships? Anything you want to share with the group? No? Oh, wow. All right. Have you already picked out colors? I think you were saying neutral, earthy kind of tones. Yep. My daughter got her couches delivered. She got her end tables, coffee table, and entertainment center together. Hi, Yaya's Best Life. How you doing? I saw you out there walking on the beach this morning. That's so good. I broke. I tore my Achilles tendon, and so I am in a walking boot. So there'll be no walking on the beach for me for a while. I've actually met Yaya's Best Life in person. She lives in northern Florida, and we took a trip down there, and I actually got to meet her. Oh, Susan, that sounds really pretty. Good morning, Belinda's Country Living. How are you doing this morning? And how's Miss Wilma doing? Yeah, we had lots of laughs when we met. That's true, we did. Welcome back, Budfile. You still been sick, Belinda? Oh my goodness. Or has Miss Wilma been sick? You both been being sick. Oh, well, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's put some prayer hands in the chat for Miss Belinda and Miss Wilma. We pray that they both get healed and get over their illnesses really soon, have a full recovery, and get back to their normal selves. I had Belinda's sister came in one of my live streams a while back, Trina. She has a channel called Trina's This and That, unless she's changed the name since then. Um, but I think that was the name of her channel, Trina's This and That. And she was just getting it started. So, what else do we want to talk about today? Oh, okay. Okay. I had been looking for her and I hadn't seen anything posted. That's so I was wondering if she was still trying. Okay, yeah, she'll have to be careful with that then. She's got limited internet. Okay. Well, when I first started on YouTube, I had the free plan of StreamYard, and I could only go live 20 hours a month. So that was kind of hard to do to Hi Demi. Welcome, welcome. So that was kind of hard to do, just 20 hours, at a time. I'm okay. My leg is still hurting. It's still swollen and still hurting, but I'll get over it. It'll be all right. Susan and Norma, did you all get the chance to see that members only video that I put out this morning? Okay. Well, I won't say too much then because Norma hasn't seen it yet. We'll let Norma see it first. I was saying, Norma, that I'm going to do a members only live on April the 5th at 12 noon. It's a Friday. Whoops. Well, hit the wrong button. Try to get back to my comments. You need to learn the Nightbot commands. Hi, Moon over Miami. Welcome. Let's see if I can get my chat back up. No, it's giving me a fit. There we go. I was going to do the weather for Belinda. It didn't like that. You have to put that you have to put the exclamation point in there. But hopefully that'll get it. I did it. There we go. The weather is conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 52. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 25 miles an hour. The current humidity is 82%. Hello, Jonathan from Crossover Paranormal Society. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. We were talking a little bit about that bridge collapse in Baltimore, Maryland. That happened yesterday where the cargo ship ran into the bridge. We were talking about that a little bit this morning, even though I try to stay really positive and only talk about good things on Wednesday. It was worth mentioning because it was such a major disaster. I just can't understand how the ship didn't see the bridge or how the ship was off course so far that it couldn't stop in time. I don't usually watch the news myself, but my daughter was telling me about it yesterday, so I looked it up today. Oh, according to theory, it didn't have power. Oh. So it was just floating off course, I guess? Oh, wow, you're right, Susan. I would have expected it to be a lot higher too, only because it was, a lot of people on the bridge. Mm. Well, Demi, thank you for sharing that with us because I didn't know. Either the ship radio was not working or the one that opened the bridge radio way was not working. Oh, okay. So it could have been on both sides that there was an issue. Okay. Lucky the bridge was under construction and it was 1:30 a.m. So there wasn't probably as many people on the bridge as if it had happened during the daytime. Okay, so most of the people who passed away were the um, construction workers. Okay. Wow. That makes it doesn't make it any better, but it makes more sense now that I know those details. Like I said, I was just reading about it right before I came on and I didn't have all the details yet, so definitely a disaster. We've been having a lot of bad raining here, a lot of thunder and lightning. And there's supposed to be more storming coming this afternoon here. I guess I still have residue of those muscle relaxers in me. Makes me so sleepy that I'm still yawning. I feel awake though. Believe me, I do feel awake. Yeah, well, I love to sleep when it rains. So, and I haven't been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in the recliner since Sunday when I hurt my leg. So, I may try to go stretch out in the bed later on today. See if I can handle it in the bed with the boot on. I love rain up until the point that I have to go out in it and have to get wet. I don't like that. But if I don't have anywhere to go, oh, thank you, Demi. Oh, hey, Matthew, welcome. Oh, Norma, that's bad. When we drove through over to my daughter's house this morning, part of the street lights were out, and there was a good section of the area there that had no power. I guess from the storm. What's wrong with your voice, Matthew? Matthew. Matthew always wants to call at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, the pollen is getting to you? Yeah. It's pretty much done falling here, I think, but it was coating everything outside really bad. Yeah, maybe we are having April showers early, so maybe it will be an early spring and we'll have some Mayflowers. Matthew, I bet Susan could take you. Hmm. Can we go back to winter? No. No, 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 no. We don't want winter. For sure, we don't want winter. I don't want to push summer, though. It's going to be very, very hot summer. And I don't want to push that on us. Yes, we do. We have very, very high humidity in Georgia. You can be in your house in the air conditioning, take a shower, get dressed, and you walk outside, and you can be dripping with sweat, just like you had that you just got out of the shower. It's so bad. Yeah, humidity is bad. And it's such a wet humidity. It's not a dry heat like they say in Arizona has like a dry heat. We have a very moist heat. Are you listening to one of my videos?
Nope,
What are you listening to?
that ain't me. It's in the hallway.
Oh, it's not a video, it's our neighbors. Okay. Sounded like one of my videos. Yeah, I would put my hair up after a shower in the morning, and come night, it would still be wet. Exactly. No, don't call my fiance at 2 o'clock in the morning. He definitely won't answer you. He has his phone turned off most of the time. But we're not married yet, Matthew. He's my fiance. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't really set a date. We had jokingly said February 14th when we first got together last August. But February came and went, and we weren't prepared, so we didn't do it. But I don't know. We haven't really talked about it. I want to have my surgery and recover from it and everything, before we do it. I would kind of like to plan it to where we can uh, be on our honeymoon when we go to France. Well, I don't want to get married in France because I want my daughter and my granddaughter to be there, but I would like to take our honeymoon in France. That would be nice. It's not because Guru or Goof or Dave, whatever we want to call him, it's not because he doesn't want to get married. He wants to get married. He wanted to get married from the very beginning, immediately. And he would say, "Come on, let's go elope. Let's go get married." And I'd be like, "No, no. I don't know what I want to do, how I want to do it, but I know I don't want to elope. I want my daughter there, my granddaughter." So, and also we talked about that too because my birthday's in January, and I've always had, because he was mentioning dates the other day, and I said, "Well, I don't," he wanted to do it Christmas. And I said, "No, because my birthday's in January. And as a kid, I always got birthday and Christmas stuff together. And so I don't want my anniversary to be lumped in there too. I want it to be a special day, a separate day." Susan says, "My mom and stepdad got married in England and honeymoon in France. Then when they got back, we held them a nice dinner to celebrate." Oh, that's good. Turn this fan on. I'm getting a little hot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. I haven't really focused in on that. So much has happened, and we've been doing so many things that I haven't really given a whole lot of thought. But now that we found a church home, I think we can, probably have a nice little church wedding. So it'll be nice. Whatever we do will be nice. Of course, Dave's church up there in North Georgia or Central Georgia, they wanted to have the wedding there, but I don't know about that. If we'll do it up there or if we'll do it down here, I don't really know what we'll do. Yes. Is your stomach hot? Huh? He's coming in here being his typical goof self.
Thank you.
Trying to make me laugh, trying to crack me up.
Did I?
You did.
Who ate my chicken nuggets?
Not me.
I ate my chicken nuggets.
So there's really nothing else going on.
Tell
Nobody.
Susan I said behave.
Goof said, "Susan, behave."
Whatever she's thinking, she needs not to think it. Chicken nuggets for you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Before my former husband and I got married, his parents would give us no end of grief about getting married, so we threatened them that if they kept it up, we would go to Vegas and get hitched.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to get married in Vegas. In Elvis Chapel.
Thank you, Demi. Have a great day. Oh, she said get married by an Elvis impersonator.
I would do that.
Guru said he would do that. Sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, she said, and Goof, I am behaving. You need to behave.
I behave badly, Susan. I choose to.
He chooses to be bad. Okay, Norma. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Hey, Crystal's Place. Looks like I need to give you a blue dress. Hold on. Add as moderator. There we go. Oh, she said, well, behave goodly or no donuts for you.
Oh, now I want donuts.
Mm.
I'm going to the store in a minute.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
Donuts.
Donuts. I don't want donuts. My diet kind of went out the window the last couple days because Dave's been cooking for me.
Oh, I'm not the bad influence.
Yeah. She said, LOL, I think he's really Homer Simpson. He could be Homer Simpson in disguise. You never know. No, really, the downfall to the, oh my gosh. The the downfall of the diet has been that I haven't been able to get in here and cook for myself.
Luckily, you had made leftovers.
And I did have some leftovers, so I had a few things to eat. But I will be back on track starting very soon. Probably tomorrow I'll be able to get in here.
Don't deny my love. Here, try that.
Cooking. I don't like that honey mustard.
Yeah, you will.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you will. It's good.
It may be good, but
It's not very fancy either.
I don't like honey mustard usually.
But that's above average.
Oh, above average. Oh, I only had two.
Can I do something funny?
What?
This is your little piece of chicken.
I get a chicken wing.
That's your little piece of chicken. And here's mine.
He gets a thigh.
No, you get both of them, babe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know why?
Why?
I love you.
He loves me.
Don't know why.
Don't know why you love me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. The ways are too numerous.
The ways are too numerous. Okay. Yeah, my foot has sabotaged things, hasn't it? But it's going to be all right. I'm going to get it back on track. 'Cause I don't want it to sabotage me. I don't want my foot to have sabotaged my diet. Nope, I don't want sabotage. I want perfection. I don't know why I'm saving all these things that he rejected out of his binders. But they are nice dividers and they have pockets. So, I mean, one day I might use them. I don't know when that would be or why, but I might. And that's what I do. I hang on to things just in case. Yes, you're right, Susan. It's very hard to cook when you can't stand up. But I'm doing better. I actually made eggs this morning, so
And they were good.
it'll have to be quick, easy things, and I can sit on my scooter or my not my scooter, but my walker. I can sit on the walker.
I'll set you up on my shoulder so that you cook.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see, what day will that be if I start back. Right. I didn't even write anything down the past couple days. All right. Today is day 17, so that'd be day 18. Thursday, March 28th, day 18. You have really strong will. Heck, you put yourself on the diet before the doctor did. Most people would be eating everything they wanted prior to the diet. Well, I know, but I didn't want to have to go through like severe withdrawal of everything. So I kind of wanted to get things started. But you're right. I do have a strong will. Usually, if I set my mind to something, I usually do it. So I'm hoping. Hoping. Hoping.
What time is Sparkle tonight?
Regular time, 7 o'clock, Farkle.
I know that. You know that?
Oh, I'm sure they know that.
You were missing that for
Just 1 second and I will tell you. I'm trying to get these pages in my lovely binder. Okay. Tonight, we are playing for. I'm playing for the Booted Chicken. You're playing for Three Good Nerds.
sometimes 2 good nerds, and I'm going to play hard.
And then you're playing for Cops, and I'm playing for Scooter Renee. Yeah. So it should be 2 good games.
I'm going to win both.
They're always good games, though.
I'm going to win both.
No, you won both last time. It's my turn to win. Yes, I do know that, Susan, and I will call on you when I need support and I need encouragement. I know I will. You know what I saw on Pinterest yesterday? Baked tofu squares. Like you cut it into little cubes and you bake it. I wonder how that would be. Of course, you would marinate it, and I think it had like a little light breading on it. So it was almost like a fake chicken nugget. That might be good. Might be something to try. It's actually really good. Oh, you've had it that way? Baked? Yeah. Ooh. I'm interested in getting the tofu and trying it out.
I do not like tofu.
Have you had it made the way I'm going to make it?
I don't like it. Any way that it is served, I've tried it differently. Yep.
How have you tried it?
I have had it in salads. I've had it fried. I've had it mixed in recipes do not like it.
And was it marinated before they cooked it?
Yes, it was.
What did they marinate it in?
I have no idea. Don't want to know.
Okay, well, tofu will just be for me then.
Yes, definitely.
Baked tofu. Oh, okay. Chicken broth and lots of spices, then egg wash it and roll it in panko, then bake it. Oh, sounds good. Have you ever had roasted chickpeas? While we're on the subject of food,
I do like roasted chicken.
I thought that I hated tofu because it just didn't sound appealing, but done right, it's yummy. That's what I think.
Pureed chickpeas is hummus.
Yes. But roasted chickpeas, I think, would make a really good snack.
I don't know, my microwave popcorn and powdered sugar, I'm going to try it first of the month.
Well, you try that. But I'm wondering if chickpeas have a lot of
Protein?
no carbs in them.
No, I think they have a lot of protein.
Well, that would be great if they do have a lot of protein. Let me Google this.
Black beans and chickpeas are the two highest, I believe.
Do chickpeas have a lot of carbs? They're packed with protein and fiber. However, chickpeas and lentils are also high in carbohydrates. Eat them in moderation if you're on a low carb diet. Okay, cancel the chickpea idea. Let's ask, does tofu have a lot of carbohydrates? Does tofu have a lot of carbohydrates? Tofu is a very low carbohydrate food. But tofu also has a lot of fiber. So it's a very low carbohydrate food and contains high amounts of fiber. Okay. Sounds good. I'm definitely going to try the tofu. And the amount of protein they have along with the fiber makes them actually good for you. Okay. Well, I'll wait, and if I'm just like really, really needing a snacky type thing, I'll try it. I saw some Quest chips at Walmart yesterday, and they're supposed to be high in protein and low in carbs. So they might be okay. Oh, well, that sounds like an idea to go ahead and slice it up and freeze it and then thaw it out before you bake it or fry it. Yeah. That sounds really good. Yeah, this hurting my leg, ankle, foot, whatever you want to call it. Hurting it has really put a damper on things because I was all set to go back to the Y, start working out. I mean, I guess I could go and work out my upper body and work out my one leg. I don't know. Knowing me, I would fall and then I'd be it's a liability. They might say you can't work out with a boot. Uh, but that's okay. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go back to work out yet. Okay, Susan, no problem. Um, yeah, I better wait and find out. I do need to call them and ask them if they would, if I have my foot in a boot, would that postpone my surgery? I don't think it will, but I probably can wait till my next appointment. But I'm anxious to find out. Anxious to find out if it's going to delay things. Oh, I can't stand this muscle spasm in my leg. It's driving me crazy. It's like I keep wanting to move my leg around, trying to get away from the muscle spasm. It's not working. I'm going to take another muscle relaxer and another pain pill. Well, I was going to say because I'm home for the night, but I do have to be able to play Farkle at 7. But that's still far enough away. I think I'll be all right. Oh. Yeah, and it's like I've got my hip feels like it's out of place a little bit because I've been sitting in my recliner and my foot's falling out to the outside, and so I feel like my hip is turned out all the time. So that's getting sore. Oh, Val did? She came in and played bingo? Good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, there's Val now. Hello, Val. Norma telling on you that you went and played bingo. You won a game. Oh, all right. Bingo's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Well, good. I'm glad you went and I'm glad you enjoyed it, Val. They're a nice bunch of people over there. At least the ones that come in Norma's pretty much behave themselves.
Hi, Norma.
I'm doing okay. My leg is still hurting. I'm still having muscle spasms. So I'm still taking Norma said hi, Dave. Yeah, they know it. A Christian channel. Oh, okay, yeah, they know they better not mess up on your channel. The yarn one, I don't know how the hobo bingo works that Dawn Yarn Doll does, but the one on Carrie the Yarn Elephant, that one, the caller just calls really fast. But it's the same thing. You give them the 5 numbers and you just put bingo in the chat when you get it. Good afternoon, Nancy. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You're doing okay? Well, that's good. We just chit-chatting. We didn't really talk about a whole lot today other than about the bridge collapse. That was a terrible accident. I have to say I wasn't as prepared today as I normally am because I haven't really done much for YouTube since Sunday when I got hurt. Yeah, that was terrible. I didn't realize that it happened at 1:30 in the morning and that the bridge was under construction. And so there was a lot of construction workers injured. I didn't realize that. I guess I figured it happened in the daytime and that there were cars on the bridge. They'll get to the bottom of it. They'll figure out what happened. And those people have lawsuits.
I need a copy of that bill to show them.
Yeah. Let's see if I have one handy here. Spam risk.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I slipped off the curb on Sunday on the way to church, and I partially tore my Achilles tendon in my left foot or my left leg, and I've been in a walking boot ever since. And I'm trying to get an MRI done and decide whether or not I'm having surgery or if we just going to let it try to heal on its own. But either way, I'll be in the boot for 3 to 4 months. And I'm not looking forward to that at all. Hey, Scooter Renee, welcome in. How are you doing? I think I'm playing for you tonight again on the Farkle tournament. Let me look. Yes, I am. The second game tonight. So probably about 7:30 I'll be playing for you. I lost the last 2 games on Monday night. I think it was because I was in pain from the injury.
I'm just good.
Dave tried to get me to cancel, and I said, no, I'm not canceling. I'm not rescheduling. I'm playing. And then he said he's just that good, and he beat me 2 games. But Norma says, yes, she wants a replay.
Well, they're coming to Georgia and you should play for reals.
Yeah.
I love you, Norma.
He's fixing to take one of our chairs off to the dump. It's got a broken leg on it, and it's in the way now that I have to use the rollator or rolling walker.
Do you want to sprite from the window on the way back on the car?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not moving around too much.
I'm not. If I do anything, I'll go back to the recliner.
Okay. Slow.
Slow and steady, I know. Oh, what happened? I fell off the curb Sunday on the way to church, and I tore my Achilles tendon. And what are you smelling? Gum.
Yeah, is that what I smell?
Yeah. And I tore my Achilles tendon in partial tear. Went to the emergency room. Then I had 2 doctor's appointments yesterday, and now I'm waiting for an MRI. And then we'll decide from that if I'm going to have the surgery or if I'm just going to let it heal on its own. They kind of sounded like it's about 50-50 if you have surgery or if you don't have surgery.
You want to tell it goodbye?
Bye, chair. I love you.
Say it in French.
We amour.
I'll be the same. A French chair.
I hope you can get it out the door.
I hope I can get it in the car.
Yes, please pray for me. I need all the prayers I can get. And we were having a special guest speaker at church, and I really wanted to hear the guest speaker. So I was really upset that it happened on the way to church. But we made it to the church parking lot, and I went to try to get out of the car, and I couldn't put any weight on my leg, and that freaked me out. It made me think that I might have broke my leg instead of tearing something.
Oh, it's hot outside.
Oh, good.
No, it won't bad. It's gonna get stormy.
So I ended up getting back in the car and going on to the emergency room. And we were lucky there wasn't anybody in the emergency room. So I got right in. I didn't have to wait. They did x-rays and they did ultrasound, and they pretty well confirmed that it was a tear and put me in a boot. But they put me in a short walking boot. And when I got to the foot doctor yesterday morning, he said, oh no, that's the wrong boot. You need a tall boot. So he gave me a different boot and sent me to the orthopedic doctor. So then I went to the orthopedic surgeon's office, and he was in surgery. So I saw the PA, and the PA is the one that told me I probably won't have surgery, that it'll probably just be in the boot, and I would treat it conservatively. So we'll find out when I have that MRI. But I'm pretty sure they have to get my insurance to approve it. And that's probably what they're waiting for, that and to get me in for an appointment. So I keep waiting for them to call me to let me know. So my daughter came over yesterday and she swept the floor for me because it was bothering me that we had tracked leaves in from outside on the patio. And so she swept the floor, and she's going to have to help me take a shower. Thank you, Val. She's going to have to help me take a shower because I'm probably going to have to put a garbage bag over the boot and leave the boot leg hanging out. So I'll be getting in backwards, and she'll have to hand me stuff and all that. So it'll be fun. But it feels so weird today not to have the baby. The school got canceled today because of the bad storms this morning. They were without power in certain parts of town, and so they just went ahead and canceled school for the day. And we get all the way there in the rain and everything and find out we don't have to get her. And then I come back home and my boot got wet and had to take the boot off and let it dry. I'm not supposed to be without the boot on, so I had to lay there in the recliner real still, not moving my leg until the boot dried enough I could put the boot back on. Yeah, well, it was windy, thunder, lightning, raining. It was pretty bad. Poor Chloe was up all night barking, so we didn't really sleep really well. But we still were there before 6 o'clock in the morning. Can I take care of the baby like I am? With Dave's help. Yeah, with Dave's help, I can. We had her Monday and Tuesday, so I can do it. It's just I have to have help because I have to have, I have trouble walking around. So Dave's been doing all the walking around and fetch, get me this, get me that, help me, any way I need help. So he's really good like that. He's a great helper and he's really good with the baby. So Rocky Top is in Tennessee, near Nashville, I believe. Yes, it is a good thing I have Dave here. East Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know I needed Dave in my life, but I need him now. And he's good as gold when it comes to taking care of me. He loves to take care of me. So it's me being too stubborn and not wanting to let him take care of me is normally the problem. So now I don't have a choice. I need his help. So I have to let him. Oh, Nashville's in Middle Tennessee. It's near Knoxville. Okay. Well, I'm not a geography major, so I wasn't sure, but I knew it was in Tennessee. Oh. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here so I can take my medicine and get my leg put back up. And I will see you all tonight at 7 o'clock for Farkle. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We will be farkling. Bye now.